Hi guys, welcome to another reaction video of mine. I'm here reacting to Netflix Avatar The Last Airbender, Season 1, Episode 4, Into the Dark. So let's get into it and press play.
Save your voice. Earth Kingdom soldiers aren't particularly tolerant, even under the best of circumstances.
General Ira.
It's good to see you, young Avatar.
And Zuko. They capture him too?
With any luck, he's probably halfway back to his ship by now.
This is all his fault. He started the fight and left you behind and ran away. What do you think will happen to us?
I don't know. But in my experience, the Earthbenders aren't exactly kind to their fallen foes.
Is it true? Were you working with the enemy?
Yes. The only reason Omashu has been left alone is because of whatever small service I provided them.
Service? Is that what you call giving weapons
I don't
to the
think
enemy?
so. It's because Umi is freaking
Minor
badass.
designs, nothing of any value in war.
Anything can be turned into a weapon in the wrong hands. Especially with the Fire Nation.
We do what we must to survive. We compromise.
I found him. Aang's in prison.
No.
Aang! Hey, Aang! Oh, hey, Boomy. How's training going? I'm doing all right with my forms, but shaping is hard. What are you talking about? Looks exactly like a sky bison. It's supposed to be a badger ball.
Umi.
There's nothing like earthbending masonry.
I like the parts of Omashu that aren't so depressing.
Cities are like people. They always have their dark side. That's what a century of war will do.
A war started by the Fire Nation, and a war the Fire Nation could end.
If it were only that simple.
That's why Zuko's so hot to catch me? So he can win this war? For his dad?
Zuko's victory lies not in winning the war, but in winning his life back.
Impossible. Omashu's prison is deep in the heart of the mountain, surrounded by solid rock. The only way in or out is through the palace. I'm sorry. The Avatar's lost.
We're not leaving Aang.
You can get us into the palace.
Not after today. I'm sorry, I can't.
What about the tunnels?
Tunnels?
The secret tunnels, hidden under the mountain. It's said that the founders of the city used them to meet without anyone knowing.
Yes, there are tunnels, but they're unstable. Those who go in never come out. If you believe the tales, vengeful spirits guard the passages.
Where are you taking him?
To the pit.
The pit?
An Earth Kingdom labor camp for prisoners of war. No one who's been sent there has ever been heard from again.
You're not as lucky. You're going to see the king.
Your Highness. The prisoner you requested. He was caught fighting, destroying property, menacing the people.
He is not just an airbender. He is the master of all four elements, the savior of the world. He is the Avatar.
Boomy?
Hello, Aang.
Boomy! How are you still alive?
Clean living, the right diet, and luck. Hard to say if it's good or bad luck, but
Kinda sounds like him.
how are you still alive? What idiot told you to put pine bark in it?
You did.
Throw him
A feast?
a feast.
I want to see the refurbished chambers. That was once bad.
Oh, that's how she gets a little pouch then, huh? So we're stealing?
Jet,
You betrayed us.
I stopped you from killing innocent people.
Innocent? Spies, traitors, is that who you wanted to save?
Not everyone out there is the enemy.
If you stand against us, you are. I thought you were on our side. On my side.
Jet, you've forgotten what you're fighting for. You're not fighting for anything you love. You're fighting because of hate. Just like the Firebenders.
I am nothing like the Firebenders.
Katana. Do the ice thing. Nice.
Goodbye, Jet.
Look at the power you have. That's because of me.
That wasn't you. That was me.
You! You don't belong here.
Sir, I was assigned prisoner transfer duty, but I'm late. And if my commander finds out, I'm already in enough trouble this month.
The old Firebender was taken to the pit. The other one's still here.
Other one.
Yeah, the bald kid. The king wanted to see him. Well, you're just gonna stand there? What are you gonna do?
Uncle.
Short ribs from Kangaroo Island. They practically jump into your mouth.
I'll do it for
And
them.
the other. So, frozen in an iceberg for 100 years, huh? That must have been nice. The world is on fire. People are dying, and you got to sleep through it all.
All the airbenders were wiped out, which is why I need to get to the Northern Water Tribe as soon as possible. Which is why you need to let me go. So I can save the waterbenders. Boom! This is important. Don't you care?
Let me tell you something, Avatar. You may be 100 years old, but you haven't lived for 100 years. Especially not these 100 years.
Can't make me believe you've lost hope. Not you, Booby.
Oh, really? Challenge accepted.
This can't be right.
This was the only opening in the mountain.
You sure?
Listen. Do you hear?
Is it the secret tunnel, people? The nomads.
Remember that a precious gift lies buried deep inside.
Shake it.
Will find jewel of my heart.
Oh, they ain't gonna do the song though.
Yeah.
That was cute.
All kinds of right. So what are you doing here?
What are we doing here? What are you doing here?
We're doing what we're doing.
Right, but why are you doing it here?
Acoustics.
If these guys are okay being here, the tunnels probably aren't that bad.
Tunnels. Yeah, I want to go in there.
We don't have a choice. We have to find our friend.
Well, in that case,
Secret tunnel.
you should probably see this. Oma and Shu met on top of the mountain that divided their two villages. The villages were enemies, so they couldn't be together. But their love was strong, so they found a way. They learned earthbending from the badger moles, becoming the first earthbenders. They built elaborate tunnels so that they could meet secretly. But one day, Oma didn't come. She'd been killed in an attack. Devastated, Shu wielded her earthbending power to bring the villages to their knees. She could have destroyed them all, but instead, she declared the war over. Both villages helped her build a new city where they would live together in peace. The great city was named Omashu as a monument to their love. Remember that.
They took this away from Katara and Aang also. That's not right. This is where they freaking like kiss.
It'll be okay. There's nothing to be afraid of in there.
Let me hear it. They did great. Nice.
A full complement of
Loved it.
earthbenders. just for one old man.
Didn't like that they took away the
flattered.
Katara and Aang kiss in the secret tunnel. The frick are they playing at, man?
There are many around these parts who'd be very interested to know that the famed Dragon of the West is in their midst. The Fire Nation general who laid siege to Ba Sing Se for 600 days. Someone might be tempted to take matters into their own hands.
No.
You sure? Come on, don't hesitate to speak up.
It's a long ride to the pit.
Oh, you want to go north? North is not good. There's fire all over the north.
I don't have a choice.
A word of advice, the direct path is not always the best path.
You mean I should take the route that doesn't?
Isn't that the rock candy?
Be careful where you step.
Dynamite?
Boomy, what are you trying to prove?
Prove? Maybe I just wanted to play a game, like we did back in the old days. And maybe
God, it sounds like Boomy so much.
of rock candy.
Candy.
I'm coming, Uncle.
You see that? Put out your light. Well, what do you know?
Why are they avoiding Katara and Aang? I mean, I know he's a little kid here, but come on.
Firebenders don't need water, right?
You just wasted your water, you dumbass.
Oh, it's true, isn't it? You have no humanity. You know nothing of loss.
Is it true he abandoned the siege?
Yes, after his son was killed.
So, his son dies a hero and he'll be forever known as a coward.
Brother, take comfort in knowing that Liu Tan will forever be hailed as a champion of the Fire Nation.
Thank you, Ozai.
Uncle, what a great honor for you and for Liu Tan to die in the service of the Fire Nation.
Oh, now I noticed the little music that they're playing. Leaves from the Vines. Aww.
Liu Tan never needed
They use the
it.
same
He
picture.
was the strongest person I knew.
I just saw the picture of Lieutenant. It's the same one from the animation. Aww. Okay, this is getting me a little bit emotional.
Oh, that's not right.
The crystals were just crystals. Like I thought.
This shouldn't be here. We were here before, but this wall wasn't.
How is that possible?
Unless
The tunnels are changing.
Behind these doors lies a fearsome challenge. A true test of whether or not you are prepared to be the Avatar. As promised, one final game to play, Avatar. You versus me. To the death.
this is crazy. How can tunnels change?
I knew the crystals were wrong.
Can we do I told you so later?
Like the wolf bats
I imagine that.
or the moles. The vaginals.
Vaginal.
Okay.
We need to go.
I think you should rest.
No time. They'll send more soldiers soon. We have to leave now.
Guitar, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
What's going on? Are we dead?
Love is brightest in the dark. It wasn't about the crystals. That's not what guided Omanshu through the mountain. They sense feelings and react to them. Anger, fear, but mostly love.
How do you think they do with verbal commands? Excuse me, Mr. Badgermole? We'd really appreciate if you could show us the way to the palace.
Please, Boomy, you don't have to do this.
Oh, but I do. You have to save the whole world. Let it fall, Aang. And learn what it means to be the Avatar.
Sokka, get the king!
Cheater! You cheated! You didn't do it on your own, so you didn't learn anything at all.
You can rely on your friends. And that's the only way I'm gonna save the world. With my friends. Remember this? I use it to call a friend. That's what I'm gonna do now. Call on an old friend. I wasn't here for the world. Or for you. But I'm here now.
Your Highness, we've called up the reinforcements.
And you've doubled the guards on the walls?
Yes, Your Highness.
Good. Tell them I'll be there soon.
You're under attack?
We will be. But we will be ready. Fortunately, a source tipped us off. Now, all of you, get out of here. The Avatar has places he has to be. We can take care of ourselves. Oh, but I do have one more challenge for you.
It seems we are always getting on or off boats. Perhaps that is our lot in life, Prince Zuko. Ah, good. It's not too late.
What are you doing here, Uncle?
Same as you. Getting ready to embark on what is sure to be a memorable journey.
I don't need a babysitter.
How about a friend?
My father made it very clear that I am not to return until I find the Avatar, which means it could be a very long time before we return home.
Everything I need is on this boat. Like I said, all the tea I need. What is it, Zuko?
Nothing. Let's get you home.
Alright, so that was episode 4. It was an okay episode. I wasn't really feeling Boomy, like the character. I mean, the guy did do a great job in sounding like Boomy, laughing like him, which was pretty cool. But his character, like, I don't like where they went with it. Aang, I love the kid that plays him. It's just that the character itself, it's more like, I don't know, more... Aang is such a happy character. And you know, he starts getting more serious, I think maybe in season 2 and 3. But in the first season, he's like very happy, and he's not really that happy in this, with the tunnels. Forgot about the tunnels, you know. I don't like that they took that away from Aang and Katara either. So, like I said, hopefully the next episode will be a great one. So until next time, guys, I thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. God bless. Bye.